it's like your coffee. When I started drinking coffee, it had to be light skinned. It had to be mixed child vibes, right? But now I like my coffee to be round and brown, real brown, almost chocolate, black, you know? And just like that, we are out. Baby shower meatballs, my favorite. Anybody who goes on a love show on TV, national TV to find love, you want to be famous. You can get on Hinge, you can go to church, you can go to any gas station in America and sit out there acting like you need pumping your gas, and you can meet thousands of kings.
I mean, nobody wants to be in a 15-year relationship if we don't know where we going.
You know how people feel about like McDonald's? People be like, oh, I love me some McDonald's and I'm eating McDonald's, I don't care. How y'all feel about McDonald's is how I feel about Wendy's. I cried this weekend. I was sad this weekend. Like it don't be rainbows and freaking a pot of gold at the end of every rainbow for me. Sometimes that leprechaun be waiting at the end of that rainbow. It takes us years upon years upon years to find the next person. They be moving on. They get a whole new girlfriend. It don't even be a month or two that pass by. Especially when the innocent, it hurts me when anybody is gunned down and killed. But when the innocent is gunned down and killed, it's just like a whole nother thing, guys. And I mean, I claps. Pause for the weekend. It's Labor Day weekend. So this is where we have gotten so far. This is what the kitchen looks like now. Tell me what you guys think. So far, so good. We got the pure white on there. We just got to go back and do one more coat. One more complete coat. And then we should be good for where we need to be at. So this is how everything is looking. And yep. Once we're done with that, then we're gonna go in and draw the lines. So it's gonna look really nice. Once that is finished, just gonna leave it as is for the time being. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, I'm in the airport, y'all. It's Labor Day weekend, and I am going to go see my man, okay? So, I'm in the airport, and I'm working. Ooh. I don't like this, y'all. It's giving grapefruit. I might have to tell her to send this back. Yeah. It's not bad, but it's like, it's almost like they went and got grapefruit and just did this. That's not my vibe. But anyway, so I'm working. I did shut my laptop down for my 9 to 5, but I guess it's when they say like entrepreneurship, you always working, honey. So always working. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just about to start editing. So what I think I'm gonna start doing is when I have time, because I don't always have time, I'm gonna start posting videos on Sundays. Matter of fact, make sure y'all can hear me. I be forgetting I got this. That's like one of the best parts about having this. Yeah, I need to make sure y'all can hear me and the audio is clear, okay? But yeah, so what I'm going to start doing is I feel like starting. I need to get a schedule of like when I'm gonna post. But the only thing that scares me about having a schedule with y'all is when I can't deliver or when it's when I can't deliver. I don't want it to be like, oh, she not being consistent or whatever. I think the inconsistency, y'all may be, used to that now. So if I switch it up now, I feel like, I don't know, I just don't want it to be no thing. So what I want to do is I want to start by at least posting twice a week. So I feel like that's not bad as far as like, okay, I can at least get one video out, but 2 is what I'm trying to shoot for. When I first started my platform, I used to always get 2 videos out, but times change, honey. I done had 3 or 4 new jobs, 3 new jobs since I started doing YouTube. So with that being said, yeah, times have changed and the responsibilities have increased because I make more money now. So I don't have the time like I used to. And then when I also started my YouTube platform, it was during the pandemic where it was 100% remote. Work was going as usual. Luckily, I work for a company that was not truly impacted by what happened. And the only reason I say that is because we only were off 1 week. Remember, they were like laying everybody off and people was getting their unemployment. We only got unemployment for 1 week. So 1 week they was like, okay, y'all, don't come into work and get the unemployment. This is why I'm glad I have this mic on, because somebody back there scraping the damn floor. But anyway, saying that to say, that's my goal. I'm trying to get back just in the cadence of turning the camera on. Like, I've just gotten really bad at, like, even now, like, I never film when I go, like, to see my boyfriend and his family. I never film that stuff, and I was like, I need to start getting more, like, intentional with you guys and just showing more, especially if I want my platform to grow and stuff like that. So with that being said, that's what we doing, y'all. We finna go take a ride, get in, okay? So I'm about to start working. I just need to go ahead and get this video out. Tomorrow is September 1st, so I really want to get the first video vlog out. And I'm sorry if y'all can hear that. It's like, as soon as I start filming, all of a sudden the elements be just going nuts. When I film outside, it be random animals going nuts. And then now I'm filming in the airport, and now they got some loud ass noise going on. Like, I really don't even know what that's about. I'm officially back, y'all. So, yeah, that's what I was saying. Anyway, let's just change the subject. When I tell y'all, ever since I went to MF Sushi last Friday with my friends and coworkers, I kid you not, I want to be a sushi so bad. I love sushi. Like, I'm obsessed right now. So here I am eating sushi again. When my brother came over last night, we also had sushi. Like, I'm actually going to turn into a sushi. Like, I don't know what's up with me, but what I've realized for all my sushi eaters, hold on. What I realized is I've graduated when it comes to sushi eating. Like, when I first started eating sushi, the place everybody ate sushi at down here was called Rusan's. This is back in the day. And I couldn't get into it. I was confused of why this was something that people ate, right? So time passed. Then I would say probably over the last 4 years, I've been an avid sushi eater. So with that being said, I've come to the conclusion that it's like your coffee. When I started drinking coffee, it had to be light skinned. It had to be mixed child vibes, right? But now I like my coffee to be round and brown, real brown, almost chocolate, black, you know. I had to graduate there though. So saying that to say that's how I feel about sushi. When I first started eating sushi, it had to be cooked. It had to be having all this stuff to it. Then I started only eating cooked sushi. It had to be like fried, deep fried. I don't want none of that. Don't none of that turn me on no more. Do not give me no deep fried sushi. I want my sushi to be raw. Raw sushi is my favorite. My favorite sushi right now is yellowtail jalapeno and the yellowtail nigiri. It's so good. It's just so fresh. You don't feel like full when you eat. Like last night, I had some sushi from Benihana's with my brother. We only was able to eat 2 or 3 bites of that, and we were full. And you know why? Because when I realized when you buy sushi from places like that are not sushi establishments for real, they be putting all kind of stuff in there, and it's almost like, yeah, it sounds good. Ooh, I want avocado, cucumber, salmon on top, shrimp in the middle, all this different stuff. But then when you take 2 or 3 bites, now you feeling like bloated, and I felt like so bloated last night. So what I'm eating right now, this is like a shrimp tempura, but it's like not too much going on. Like, can y'all see? It's not too much going on, so it's like I don't feel overwhelmed eating this. I think the objective of eating sushi is not to feel overwhelmed, but to have like a nice light bite. And I think that we always turn stuff that's supposed to be healthy, unhealthy. Like, you know how like when people get their eggs. My friend made some eggs the other day, and I was just like, you're supposed to eat eggs just with salt and pepper, right? She put all kind of stuff on her eggs. She had like mustard and onions, and she made like a crab boil basically with the eggs. And I was like, not you making the eggs unhealthy. What's up with that? But anyway, we just always, I guess it's a American thing, because when I travel, they don't be doing this. Like, they be having like unhealthy items on the menu, but they be having like unhealthy items on the menu. But here in America, we gonna make anything unhealthy. Like, it's crazy. But anyway, that's my little spiel. My flight leaves in an hour, so I really need to hurry up, finish eating, and walk over there because I'm not even in the right terminal. That's the only good thing about coming to the airport early. You can kind of like basically make it a day. Atlanta airport is so much to do here. It's so many food restaurants, so I'm really just catching the vibe, honestly. Only thing we missing is shops. If we had like shops in here, like, it ain't even gotta be nothing expensive, but like imagine it being a Zara in the mall. I get here early all the time. I'll never miss my flight if it was a Zara in here. Or even a Target. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a minute. And just like that, we are out. Got my favorite little shoes on. I cannot stop wearing these, y'all. See y'all when I land. Can y'all believe I'm at Starbucks? I know. I folded. But it's really because it's not Dunkin' Donuts in this coffee. Yes. Thank you. But it's really only because it's not Dunkin' Donuts in this airport. But you finna see. Baby shower meatballs. My favorite. What's poppin', y'all? And happy Sunday. So I'm sitting here relaxing, vibing on this Sunday, y'all. And yeah, I'm just enjoying my Labor Day weekend. I was like, you know what? Sometimes it's okay just to not have nothing to do, like not have too much going on. So I'm just like chilling. I'm on the couch watching Love Island. No spoiler alerts, y'all, please. No spoiler alerts, but my cousin and my coworker, like, this is all they talk about. And they were like, you need to watch Love Island. And I was dreading it because I am not a reality TV relationship girl. The last time I watched like reality TV relationship type stuff was literally, and y'all probably gonna cackle when I tell y'all this, was when like Flavor of Love and Real Chance, what was it called? Real Chance of Love, or yeah, that was the last time I took like love reality TV shows serious. Like, I mean, and you guys know, if you don't know, this is not a spoiler alert, but those of you who know me know I used to work in production, so I know all of that stuff is fake. It literally fake it until you make it. So it start off so fake, and then it become real because people become so invested in these fake false storylines that they've made up. It's still good for TV and it's still entertaining, but because I know that it's hard for me to get into like love reality. I still watch reality shows, like I still watch like Real Housewives of Atlanta or Basketball Wives. Like I watch that stuff because at the end of the day, those people really are married, really do have children with those people, and then they come on the show. So it's a bit more realistic. They just come up with the storylines of who they're going to be beefing with for the season and, you know, things like that. It's still staged, but it's like semi-staged as opposed to these love shows. Them people don't be looking for love. They want to be famous. Anybody who goes on a love show on TV, national TV to find love, you want to be famous. That's just, no, you're not going on Love Island to be finding love. No, I don't believe you. You can get on Hinge, you can go to church, you can go to any gas station in America and sit out there acting like you need pumping your gas, and you can meet thousands of kings. They love being at them gas stations. Y'all know how I feel about the kings that be at the gas stations now. So don't sit here and just tell me you had to go on national TV and be tonguing down all these people, because that's basically what they doing on Love Island, is passing germs. Like, no, you're not finna convince me, Miss Ma'am. No. But anyway, don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer for those of y'all who love it here. Not saying I don't love it here, because the reason I'm even talking about it is somebody, I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to spoil anything, but somebody just recoupled, and then somebody chose to stay loyal to their person and the other person chose to stay loyal to them. It had me bawling tears, although like I said, this stuff does start off, keyword I said, starts off fake, meaning they're not on there for love, they on there for fame. But that doesn't mean that while they're on the show, they can't like develop feelings for these people or really start to like these people, really start to have feelings. That's not what I said. However, saying that to say, yeah, I'm over here in tears behind it, because I guess I just know how it feels, because I'm a girl and we're girls and we've been through things. I just know how it feels to choose someone and they choose you back. Like, it's no greater feeling. It's no greater feeling to, you know, date somebody and they, you know, let you know, hey, I'm interested in you too, or I feel the same. It's no greater feeling. And just watching that, it made me just think about all the times in my life of men who didn't choose me, essentially. Like someone who I chose them and they didn't choose me back. And it just made me think about the times that the man did choose me, that feeling I felt of gratitude and self-love and self-worth. And, you know, although you should have those things naturally, it should not take a man to choose you to feel those things. I guess what I'm saying is we all have our days and our times where we don't feel our best, or we don't feel as worthy, or that we're enough. And sometimes we do have or seek validation in others to prove, you know, okay, it is me, or you did choose me. But what I've learned, and I think, you know, again, if you've watched it, you know who I'm talking about. But I think the young lady choosing to stay single because she saw what he was on, it's just one thing to say, and this is what I've learned too over time. Like, if you got to pick between me and somebody else, please choose her. Don't choose me. I don't want to be anybody's second thought. I don't want to be it was between these two and I picked this one. Like, don't make me the one that you settle with, you know, or make me the easy route. I want to be the road less traveled. Y'all ever heard that saying before? When they say the road less traveled, I want to be the road less traveled. That's the one I want to be. So, it takes learning. You don't get it overnight. Some women are born out the womb, aka my mama, and they just be so strong and they know how to, like, you know, navigate, and men do them wrong or show them one time, they out the door. And then there's some women who have went through stuff And they have had to grow to become a non-tolerable, you ain't got to go home, but you can get the HELL up out of here. It took me time to get here, but now that I'm here, I just won't stand for it. I just won't. I don't care what you do, what you got, where you will, where you won't. I just know if a man, like I said, if you got to choose between me and somebody else, if you got to just not be about me, bye-bye, be gone, right, period. So anyway, but that's what I'm doing, y'all. Oh, and I'm editing as well, so I'm just chilling on this Sunday. I'm probably going to go back home tomorrow. My friend is having a cookout, or really like a pool party at her pool, so I'm probably going to slide there and see what's going on with them. But yeah, y'all, that's it. That's my vibe. I ain't really doing too much. I'm just sitting here watching TV and chilling. So I'll come back to y'all later on in the vlog.
Or coupling up with one of the new girls from Casa Amor.
You get what you give, reap what you sow.
All right, let's find out what Rob did.
He's not going to be in a hurry as much as you should be, because women mature quicker than men. But at the end of the day, every year go by, he gets younger, you get older. So that's the only way you can look at it. And I'm not saying you don't want to be in a relationship that's going to fail, but you don't want to be in no long-term, we don't know where we go in relationships either. I mean, nobody wants to be in a 15-year relationship and we don't know where we going. So you have to figure it out on your own. You just like you figured out getting a car and getting your own home and getting a better job, and eventually you start having some revelations on what you want to do with your life. You know, so it'll come. It'll happen when it happens.
Walking up to my old apartment complex, it's like I don't miss living in a high rise, but sometimes I miss the vibes because it be lit. But sometimes you don't want to live where it's lit at. You want to live in peace. So, back home, guys, in Atlanta, touchdown. So, I was headed to a pool party at my old complex. Yeah, my friends, I was checking their location. Soon as I got there, they talking about they about to leave. And now we about to head to my cousin's house. I really kind of got an attitude because they had me wait on them for a whole hour. And just waiting for them to come down the steps. So now I'm at Wendy's. I'm thinking about just going home because honestly they pissed me the off, but I don't know. We'll see. I may still go out, but I'm annoyed. All right, so now I'm leaving Wendy's. So one thing I want to note to y'all, you know how people feel about like McDonald's. People be like, oh, I love me some McDonald's and I'm eating McDonald's, I don't care. How y'all feel about McDonald's is how I feel about Wendy's. When I tell y'all, let me turn the light on so y'all can see me when I say this. When I tell y'all I'm never, ever, ever coming up off that biggie bag. Baby, I'm never coming up off the biggie bag. Like, never. And, that junior bacon cheeseburger. So, fun fact, those of y'all who know, my uncle that passed, my uncle Boo Nanny. So, when me and just said I turned the light off because I want to make sure I don't be, you know, I'm trying to talk to y'all and focus at the same time. So, my uncle that passed, I think I remember telling y'all, I might have to turn the light on because y'all can't see me at all. So, fun fact, my uncle that passed, when me and Giselle were growing up, he used to take us to Wendy's all the time, and he would get both of us 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers a piece and a fry and then a sweet tea. And that was just like our bonding moment one of our bonding moments with him. He would just always be like, I'm take y'all to Wendy's. And you know, when you young and you a kid, that's exciting. Like, oh, I'm finna get Wendy's. Like, we didn't know back then that them burgers was $1. So really he was spending a cool $5 on us to eat, for us to eat. But it was just like a joy, like eating, you know, when you little, eating something that's not real food, you was happy about that. You like, oh, it's not no real food. Like, oh, I want a burger, I want pizza, I want wings or whatever. I done spilled, this drink is spilling in my car and I'm so mad. Like, I hate when they overfill drinks at restaurants. Like, what do y'all be thinking about? Like, I just had to drink that down in order to stop it from overflowing. Like, that shit's crazy. But anyway, y'all, let me focus on this road because it's a lot going on in this car. Fun's over, y'all. The police done showed up. Stuff like this gives me so much anxiety, but I be wanting to be in the mix sometimes. But yeah, this is why they be saying Atlanta is not a real place, because like, why is this even happening?
I got a camera that they can do this.
Oh, I see. Hey y'all, maybe we should get off the car. My cousin treat me better than these kings.
Because, baby, if the king can't do it, I'm going to do it for you.
Good morning, guys. First day wearing my new Hermes sandals. They talking about summer is over, baby. Summer not over till September 20th. So look who's got their new shoes. And don't mind my big toe, y'all. I didn't even realize I still had paint on it, but I'm gonna get that off. But yeah, check them out. Y'all, it's Wednesday, okay? Hump day, yes, finally. In the middle of the week. My Labor Day weekend was great. I had a great Labor Day weekend. I didn't do too much. Hung out with my man, his family. Hung out with my family last night. Had a great time. So, yeah, it's Wednesday now. So, something that I wanted to talk to y'all about that came to my mind, and I felt like I wanted to share. So I was just thinking last night, and I know we all go through hard times. We all have ups and downs. Sometimes it may not seem that way, especially when you're looking at someone through a social lens, you know, using a social media app, rather, to look into somebody's life. As I've told you guys before, nobody shows everything. People typically show, like, the highlight reels. They show the good. They show, you know, when things are going well in their life and things are on the up and up. So you never know what it took or what people go through to get to the things that you inevitably end up seeing on their pages, their channels, their platforms. But we all go through shit. We all do. And what I want to share with y'all is, I don't know if y'all know this, but I feel like God put it on me to, like, remind y'all this morning, like, we are the governors of our own fate. And what I mean by that is, yes, things are not going to go our way. Things are going to happen. But if you choose to lead with positivity, if you choose to lead with a smile, if you wake up and you say, I'm going to have a good day today, if you lead with that, I am positive, and I'm positive to tell you guys, things will shaping up, things will change. You will see a complete change in your life. I've never in my life been a negative person. I've never just led with negativity, and I feel like because of that, that's probably what has helped sustain me throughout the years. Like, I always have led my entire life with just, what can I do to make myself remain happy, remain sane, but most of all, not feel like, oh my God, the world is caving in on me and I can't figure it out, and, you know, why me, God, and why this happening to me? I try to lead with positivity and say, why not me? You know what I'm saying? Like, God only puts on you what he feel like you can handle, right? So I feel like, you know, I encourage anybody today, try to lead with a positive mind frame of life. Like, if you're going through something and things are not looking the best, start thinking positively and maybe things will change. Like, when they say speak things into existence, it's not only speaking it, but thinking it. Like, think of good things, and I feel like good will continue to follow you and will follow you. Like, that's just how I think of my life. Like, I don't be happy all the time, y'all. I don't. I get sad. I cry. You know how people feel about, like, McDonald's? People be like, oh, I love me some McDonald's, and I'm eating McDonald's. I don't care. How y'all feel about McDonald's is how I feel about Wendy's. I cried this weekend. I was sad this weekend. Like, it don't be rainbows and freaking a pot of gold at the end of every rainbow for me. Sometimes that leprechaun be waiting at the end of that rainbow. Like, it don't be a pot of gold. I don't think it's ever been a pot of gold. You know, it'd be nice things, but a pot of gold, nah. So I'm saying that to say, like, we all going through something. We all trying to figure this life out. We all trying to make the best with what we have. But again, I do encourage you, like, try to lead with positivity. I can think of 10 things right now to make me get depressed. I can sit here and dwell on things that will make me sad, that will make me, you know, I can do it. I know exactly what I can think of right now that can put me there. Hell, I know how to make myself cry. If I think about Simba, and when Simba lost his daddy in The Lion King, I could just bawl out crying right now just thinking about poor Simba. So with that being said, like, we really can, like, change the scope of our feelings and the scope of our mindsets. And I just encourage you guys, if you're listening to this, start thinking positively and start changing your mindset, and maybe things will turn around for you. So try it out. Let me know in the comments if, you know, you see a difference. And maybe you will or maybe you won't. But I'm just speaking on me. And I see a difference when I leave every morning thinking positively about my life. So anyway, I'm headed into the job, y'all. I'm about to meditate and focus and get my mind right. As I've told y'all, work has been working, honey. And I'm just trying to remain focused and get to the bag. So let me just think of all the things I need to take care of as soon as I get in that office. And then I'm going to come back to y'all a little later on in the vlog. Let me say this, y'all. So I'm sitting here talking with Nicole and Selena, and I just came to this conclusion that it's so crazy how us women, we just, when the men leave us, it takes us years upon years upon years to find the next person. They be moving on. They get a whole new girlfriend. It don't even be a month or two that pass by and they already got a new queen. She may or may not be pregnant. They moving into their new house. But the woman just be single and still trying to figure it out. Why is that?
I'll tell you why. I know why.
Why is it?
Okay. So, the thing is, they're not going to wait around. They're already on to the next one. They're like, oh, this didn't work out with her? Great. I already have my eye on her. I'm going to go get her because I've been wanting her. Thank God. But also, okay, so I used to know, I feel like I've seen this a lot happening where, like, people will be in, like, these long relationships, right? It seems like they're going to get married to this person, have kids with them. They'll break up. The next person that they date is who they actually marry, have kids with, whatever, just because they're ready to do so. It doesn't matter with who.
Yeah.
It's just, oh, I'm ready to get married and have kids now, and she's available and here. She's the she's the winner. Yeah, they just decide when they're ready.
Like, that is actually crazy. Like, Nicole, what you got to say?
I agree. They're not ready until they make up their mind that they're ready. And you never know when that'll be. It could be like 10 years from now. That's why people have to stop being like, oh, why me? Like, what did I do wrong? You actually didn't do anything wrong. You just didn't want to get married at that time. It literally had nothing to do with you. It had everything to do with him not being ready.
I can't really give y'all the full context on where this is coming from, but just know my mouth is open. My mouth is open, and I just can't believe it, Jesus. It's just the girl, we just be suffering while they be moving on and they be happy in their new situations. Good morning, guys, and welcome back. Where do I even begin? It's Thursday, first and foremost, and I just left McDonald's parking lot. I woke up this morning and I said, I want a sausage biscuit. I can't remember the last time I've had a sausage biscuit, and for some reason I just was craving that, so I literally just left McDonald's, and I'll be having that as my breakfast as I head into work. But I want to touch on something, guys. I really want to touch on something. I know a lot of you may or may not live in Georgia, but if you watch various news outlets, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But the shooting at Appalachia High School, my heart breaks. My heart breaks, y'all. My heart breaks. Like, my friend Iman said it best, like, being gunned down and you were where you were supposed to be, doing what you were supposed to be doing, is crazy. And those of you who are aware or not aware, it was another mass shooting here in Georgia, in Winder, Georgia, and a 14-year-old student went and opened fire in a high school here, and the last news outlet I saw, 4 were dead and over 30 children were injured. Children and teachers were injured. And then again, allegedly, the person who opened fire had intentions of going to multiple schools. Like, he wasn't gonna stop there. He was gonna essentially make his rounds. So when is it gonna end? Why is it so easily accessible for children, adults too, to get guns? Why is that so easy? Like, I understand, like, you know, in the United States, we are a free country. We do have, you know, access to many things that other countries don't have. I've seen it firsthand myself. We are truly the land of the free. But at what cost? It's also kind of like how God gives us free will. Just because he gives us free will doesn't mean that we're always gonna make the best decisions with that free will. And this goes into just the gun. The guns is crazy. Using the guns to kill and unalive people is crazy. Like, I understand we all got beef with people. We all got issues with people. We all have been bullied. We all have, you know, in some form or fashion, had crazy thoughts of hurting someone, whether you took it there or you just thought it. We've all been there. But to actually go out your way and unalive someone, take someone away from their families, friends, community, I just think that's crazy, y'all. I can't I can't unsee it. I think it's crazy. I'm sorry. Like, it just hurts me so bad. Especially when the innocent, it hurts me when anybody is gunned down and killed, but when the innocent is gunned down and killed, it's just like a whole nother thing, guys. And I mean, my heart goes out to the families involved, the friends of the people involved. It's just so scary to imagine sending your child to school and then getting a call that your child is no longer here because somebody thought it was okay to go up in a school and just let it rip. Somebody thought that was okay, and it was like, ooh, okay, yeah, I thought this is a good plan. Like, you literally sat in your room and said, this is gonna be a good plan, and it's so hurtful, guys. I mean, my heart aches. My heart aches. As you guys know, I don't have children yet, but just the thought of sending my child to school and this being a thing, it just does not sit well with me. And I just my heart aches. My heart truly aches. But yeah, I just wanted to come chime in on that, guys. Like, just pray for our youth, pray for Generation Z. I mean, this has been happening in all generations, but especially pray for our babies. Like, it's hard out here. It's getting worse and worse. Y'all know how it was when we were in school. You know, it was hard. High school, middle school, elementary school. You know, kids are mean. We get that. But the parents, I mean, you got to teach that baby tough skin, and you got to teach them that, hey, this is only going to be a small part of your life. Like, this is only going to be 15 real years of your life. The rest of your life is going to be, you're going to be the dictator of your own life. You're going to be able to choose how you want your own life to be. And I wish these kids knew that. I wish, you know, I could go back to even people I knew that I went to school with that, you know, decided to, you know, do things to themselves and they're no longer here. And it's just like, I wish they knew that, baby. Just wait them 2-3 more years. You about to graduate and you can reinvent yourself. You can be whoever you dream of. We just don't know that when we're young, and when you're young, you just think that's the rest of your life. High school, middle school, you think that's going to be the rest of your life, and you make crazy decisions like the young guy did. And I'm just at a complete loss for words. I am. But anyway, I hope, you know, you guys keep the faith and have a great day today. And I'm praying for all of you young women and men who have children. I'm praying for y'all, because I could not imagine having to get up the next day and send my own child to school, knowing people just pulling up to the scene and doing that. I just couldn't imagine it. And my heart aches for all of you, and I'm so sorry. And we just have to do better. We have to do better as a country, as a community. And it should not be this easily accessible to have guns. This is why people who live in other countries, when I travel outside of the U.S. and I meet people in these different countries, it's so crazy. They're obsessed with the United States. And when I ask them when they are going to visit, they probably like 7 times out of 10 say, oh, I'm never going. And I'd be like, why? And they always say, y'all got so many guns. Y'all just got them guns. Them guns be on standby. That's usually always what they say when I ask, are you gonna come visit? They want to come over here. They want to get the land of the free experience, but they terrified of us, y'all, because they know them guns be on deck. They know them guns be on deck. They scared, and they have every right to be. It actually makes me just want to stay in my house. And the even sadder part about that is I could be in my very own home and somebody could let a fire open fire into my home. So yeah, I'm sorry to, you know, if this brought your mood down, but again, I want to use my platform to talk about what's important. You know, all the fun and the fluff is cool, but I also want to talk about real issues that affect my community every day. And you know, what can we do to be better? Like, that's just where I'm at with it. But I'll see you guys a little bit later on in the video.